Also joining us today as a co-host, we got Sam. What's going on, Sam?
What up, ninjas? It's your fellow channel, Sliggity Sam '07, and I am back on the grind.
All right.
Back over to you.
So we're on it. We're on it. Today we got some things going on. We've been talking quite a bit about doing some clan updates, possibly some upcoming events. We've talked about potentially doing an auction, that'll be open to everybody. We're still working out the details on that. We'll do another update as that comes to a head and we know what's going on. Potentially starting a clan tournament. That clan might be open to some outside people, maybe some YouTube subs such as Sam and Sam's channel and my channel. We'll see what's going on with that. The main reason we're here today is we got a clan update. So, Sam, what do we got going on today?
Okay, now before we start, we had a pre-meeting earlier today, so I just want you guys to know a lot of stuff will just be backtracking on what was decided already. But for everybody who wants to put input, who is currently in the party, please only talk one at a time. Please don't talk over each other. Welcome to the the Direwolf Academy meeting, also known as DAM, for September 7th, 2018. So first thing for online content, myself and Score Gaming, Security Sam 07 and Score Gaming have officially created Twitch accounts. We have linked, or we will be linking both accounts to our YouTube accounts and to Warframe. So in the future, you can also look out for some upcoming streams on our Twitch accounts. So Score Gaming has YT Score Gaming as his Twitch account name, and mine's is the same as my YouTube and my Warframe, Slickety Sam '07. Don't wear it out.
I'm gonna work on
So
linking those. I'm gonna see if I can find out how to link those for both the Twitch accounts so they can follow us.
word. Okay. YouTube. So we are actually going to start a YouTube webisode called Grind of a Tenno, also known as Goat. I like to eat goat. But this in particular is going to be called Grind of a Tenno. And basically the way it's going to work is we're going to have a whole show dedicated to Tenno, Warframe, shout outs for those who are doing their thing. And also we're gonna give out some stuff. We're gonna give out some platinum. We're gonna give out some prizes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of giveaways. So you definitely want to stay tuned to that.
Okay.
In addition to GOAT, we will be doing a live auction, as NGL Score Gaming has said earlier. It's going to be called the Den of Deals. The Den of Deals, kind of like the Wolves Den. You come in, get some trades, get some bargains, and then leave with a happy inventory. That's still in the works. Basically, the way the Den of Deals works is we're going to broadcast on YouTube the items that are being up for auction. We are going to open it up to our clan members to donate stuff that they want to see sold. Whatever the bid is, we're going to stick with it. So, I mean, if you get a ribbon for like 5 plat, it is what it is. They can't take it back after the bid is already finalized, and you get to keep your stuff. If it's a prime set or whatever the case may be, hey, what's yours is
I would
yours.
like to add to that though, Sam. On something
hmm
like that, I feel like the person that is donating the item or wanting to sell the item should be able to recommend a starting price that they would be happy with if it sold at that price.
Oh, absolutely. I agree 100%. And that there will be more rules and I guess rules of the trade to come when the Den of Deals actually launches. But just something for you guys to keep an eye out for. Hey, I know for a fact I'll probably be throwing up a ribbon over there, at least definitely on the first Den of Deals stream at 1 plat. So hey, you might be able to get a ribbon for 1 plat. For a very, very good weapon very soon. I just got a comb ribbon, so who knows? I may throw that up there. Uh, We also will be doing a lot more streams similar to this stream, Damn. We'll be doing a lot of DIREWOLF Academy meetings in the upcoming future just to make sure our clan is moving, that our wolves are getting the proper guidance that they need in order to progress in the game and whatever else, whatever endeavors they want to partake in. So it's going to be exciting. Definitely going to be exciting. We also have how-to videos coming out. So if you want to learn about anything in particular about the game, we're going to be doing some how-to videos on, for instance, like Score Gaming has a video on how to build Saren. I have a video on how to do vault runs and how to level up quick. So we're definitely going to get a lot more how-to videos out there for you guys who may not necessarily know everything there is, so you guys can get better at the game as well. Exciting times ahead. Now,
For sure.
anybody have any questions about everything we talked about so far?
No.
Alright, let's move on to Warframe. Alright, so Warframe in regards to our clan. The first thing is our Bloodhound title. So Bloodhound is basically our third top rank. So you have your Alpha, you have your Cerberus, and then you have your Bloodhounds. Bloodhounds are our generals, and they basically are just about almost as high as you can go. So they're definitely up there as people who run things in and out of the clan. We're going to give Bloodhounds their own special names. So for instance, NGL, also known as Score Gaming, he is more so our... he's the person who branches out and communicates with other clans, other players, streamers. So he's like our main guy of communication. Because of that, I don't know if he's going to go with it or not, but Primed Minister seems to be a good fit. Now, if he wants, he can go with that name. If he wants, he could change it and come up with his own. But basically, everybody that's Bloodhound gets to have their own special shout-out type of name. So, you know, prime ministers in real life typically engage in foreign relations. Him being our foreign relations expert inside of Warframe, primed minister, you get it? Primed, not prime. I cracked myself up. All right, but he will... he may hold that title once he gets to that status. He doesn't get the title until he gets to the status. Geo, one of our other commanders, potential Bloodhound generals, so he's highly involved in trade chat, selling, buying, trading. So he's very, very knowledgeable on tricks of the trade. He has mentioned that he would like to be the Wolf of Wall Street. And of course, our clan theme is DIREWOLFs. Wolf of Wall Street, typically stock market and trades and stocks and bonds. And so that kind of fits his type of personality. So if he gets the Bloodhound status, he will forever be known as the Wolf of Wall Street. And anybody else who reaches Bloodhound status, of course, there's a max to how many Bloodhounds we can have, but everybody will be able to have basically their own. What do you call it? Their own personality per se, or their own iconic name. So yeah, exciting times. Score
Yeah, I was
Gaming,
gonna say I'm not
add?
quite Bloodhound just yet.
Right. But once he gets there, he'll be able to hold that title. All right, updates to responsibilities and recruitment. So it has been discussed already that Crescents, anybody at Crescent status, are to help guide people in Young Wolf and Doghouse. So what we have found is people in Young Wolf and Doghouse typically do not know how to properly rank up in the clan, even though I thought my video was enough. Apparently it's not. I said hint, hint multiple times, hint, hint. But people still don't know how to find out how to rank up. So, in order to help these newer initiates in the clan and our younger members, Crescents are now obligated to help answer questions and guide those who are lower leveled ranked in the clan than they are. Generals and commanders and officers obviously still help where need be, but Crescent's main focus as established members are to help the initiates and newer members. Questions, comments, concerns? Nope.
Not really anymore. Are we just adding to the requirements or the responsibilities?
Yes,
Okay.
correct. So we're going to add to the Crescent responsibility. Also, to recruit to the clan, you have to get out of doghouse status. So, literally, it's everybody's job to recruit. Now, there is no minimal or maximum or time frame in order to invite people to the clan, but if you are an initiate, you cannot bring people into the clan. You have to be either young wolf status or above in order to recruit people into the clan. But any members of the Direwolf Academy can recruit people to join the clan. So if you meet somebody you like, or you like the way they play, or let's just say they're funny, or they're just good to have around all around, bring them into the clan. We'd love to have them. We talked about assistance. Now, silence is deadly seems to be the phrase today. One issue that our members also brought up is the fact that a lot of times when questions get asked, no one seems to answer. Now, I'm a big proponent of no question is a dumb question. So there are honestly some people who don't know simple stuff, like it's not simple to them because they don't know. They never knew. They're new to the game. For instance, if someone posts in the clan chat, how can I get argon crystals? I'm not saying that everybody has to jump in and take them to the void or whatever the mission it is to help them farm it. If you want to, that's fine. But at least respond to the question if you know the answer and say, look up the void in the star chart or unlock the void first to access the mission, go to the void, and all the mission has a chance of dropping the rare item of argon crystals. Now, if you don't know the answer to something someone's asking, refer them to Warframe Wiki or tell them to look it up on YouTube. But something at least to get them going, and everybody is responsible. Now, if there comes a time where people are asking questions and there's like 5 or more people on and no one's answering, well, then we're going to have a problem, and, there will consequences. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No, I think the one thing I want to add on to that is that while we understand everybody has lives and everybody may be busy, we're trying to build a community here, both on Warframe, on YouTube, on Twitch, because
Right.
we care about y'all. We're trying to build a community. We're trying to build a family, and let's communicate. Let's interact. And as a commander in the clan, I will be one of the first to admit I'm not always the best at asking everybody how their day's going, or reaching out to the people that I generally don't see in the chat. But that is one thing that any commanders, officers that are in here, that is a challenge that I have for you. I want y'all to really look at yourselves and go, why am I in this position if I'm not willing to try to help grow the clan? Reach out to a doghouse member, and go, hey, look, I know you've been in the clan for a couple days, or I've seen you in the clan for a little bit. Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe they don't know that, know about the YouTube channels. Maybe they haven't been to the dojo. Maybe they're having a hard time finding requirements. Help them out. We're not going to sit there and just straight up tell you what to do, but that doesn't mean that you don't get help, right? If you have a young wolf that has been a young wolf for a couple weeks, maybe they've tried to move up, but the group they keep going with just can't handle it. Why don't you go, hey, I'm going to help this young wolf or these couple young wolves this week move up to Crescent? I understand that currently is one of the things I brought up to Sam earlier, is that there's not always an incentive to move up, and I'm honestly working with Sam a little bit on that. I may start offering rank up incentives, because it's just one of those things where We want an active clan. We want a chatty clan because we do care. And, everybody just being stagnant is not the way to grow. We have Fortuna coming up, so we're going to have new boss battles. There's plenty of new people joining us that would gladly run Eidolons or want to learn how to run Eidolons. So there's a lot of people that are here for each other. Now let's just grow that.
So what Angie was saying, don't know if you caught it all, but basically, whether you're a veteran or not, whether you've been in the clan for 100 days or 5 days, help each other. And there is a new rule for all members of the clan, Crescent and up. For everybody Crescent and up, you are to do at least 2 missions with people that you normally do not run with. And in order to do so, again, you can either go into the chat and see if people need help asking questions, you could jump in, or you could just do it at random yourself by going to options, communication, clan, and members. You just join a random session with somebody you normally don't play with, help them out in a mission or 2, and hop out. You don't even have to socialize with them at all, but at least help them complete the mission if you can't find anyone who's asking for help. So that way, at least you're playing with random people in the squad who you normally don't play with, and it gets people familiarized with you. You get more familiarized with them, and all in all, it's just a nice group synergy. So all members, Crescent and above, are required to do 2 missions with people they normally don't run with. Not doing so equals penalty. Any questions, comments, concerns?
So are we talking about potentially if we go 2 weeks in a row, somebody's, let's say an officer isn't doing or helping or fulfilling their responsibilities for 2 weeks in a row? Are we talking about demoting them?
Mm-hmm.
And then potentially
Correct.
after they get down, that they're just going to get kicked if they still don't want to do what they're supposed to be doing?
Well, okay. So the only way to get exiled from the clan is if you're disrespectful and you refuse to comply. That's the only way to get exiled. Now, if you get kicked from the clan, technically you can still rejoin. Now, our higher ranking members, if they do not hone in and do the responsibilities that they have been given, the first count is a warning. Okay? We give you a heads up. Hey, you're slacking. You need to pick up the pace. Now, if they still do not respond, the second count is being demoted down to doghouse, which means they have to rank up all over again from being an initiate. Now, if they go down to doghouse and they don't perform the duties that they are set to do, they get kicked from the clan.
Now on that,
inactivity,
Sam,
of course.
on that, Sam, for people that have started at Doghouse, or as you know that you've sent a lot of people to me to get promoted, I've been requiring them to answer questions. I've talked to them about are they subscribed to the channels, because it's unfair to require new members to do that, but not standing members to do that in my eyes. But on that, if somebody gets put on probation and gets put into the doghouse, how are they going to get out if they've already done the requirement, but they got put on probation?
They just have to send a screenshot. That's all it is.
Are we going to lock them to a
rank
probation?
Up all over again. You said what?
Well, yeah, but if they've already sent screenshots, then basically you're putting them down in the doghouse just to go, oh, by the way, send me another screenshot so you can be young whoop. So, like, do we want to initiate another requirement for people on probation to get out of doghouse?
No, I don't. Well, we could talk about that, but at this point, no, because they'll still have to go through everything like usual. Because if you really think about it, a lot of the higher ranking members have not, because since the last update, have not been able to go back and do some of those um, requirements because they've already attained that title in a previously ran clan. So this way, they'd have to do it all over again. Um, and well, if they don't, then they have to either stand to the facts of the doghouse or they get kicked.
All right. So my next question on that is
And you have to be in the doghouse for at least a week. So you'd be in the doghouse for a week.
so are we gonna implement that they have to be in the doghouse for a week as soon as they join and for
No, yeah,
probation?
anybody in doghouse status has to be in the doghouse for a week.
Okay, well
So
then
if they get demoted, they'd have to be in the doghouse for a week.
on that I'm going to request that anybody that recruits try to send screenshots of who you're recruiting and send it to your officer or commanding officer or even me or commander the day that you recruit them. That way we have a time schedule, because if they join and then 2 days later they send me the requirements for Young Wolf, I'm going to promote them because I don't always know. I'm trying to get better about knowing who's in the clan, but when we're working towards 100 and more, I don't always know when somebody new joins. And another officer or another commander that hasn't been on in a couple days may not know. So we need to make sure that we're communicating between, officers and commanders of the clan on promotions and knowing who's joining.
Any other comments, questions, or concerns? All right, moving on. So, we haven't done a clan event in about a week. The last clan event was the full moon event, which we had a couple people participate, and thank you all for who did. I think Chili Rainbow, Blade and I, and Glen 91, Ida Pappy, of course me, Flickety Sam 07,
Still feel like that was rigged.
and I think Mark C all participated in the event. But unfortunately, the guidelines of the event said at least 21 out of our 100 member max had to participate in order for the reward to be given. And unfortunately, we had less than 10 people participate, so the 900 plaque was not given away. Sorry. However, it will come up again in the future, so look out for it. But moving on, being as though we haven't had an event in over a week, it's time for us to get a new event going. So we are bringing back the Savage Habits event. Savage Habits, you guys remember that? Well, if not, I'm going to tell you the details. Alright, so basically, with Savage Habits... Oh boy, where'd it go? Alright, Savage Habits. So, you must get the most melee kills in a squad of all clan members or alliance members from an endless relic mission. Whoever has the most melee kills in a squad of all alliance and clan members in an endless relic missions will get 100 plaque. Very exciting. Now, this event will go on until Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All submissions must be sent before 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, the 9th of September 2018. Exciting, right? Absolutely exciting. That's free plat right there.
Hold on, I do have a question pertaining to that, right?
Okay.
So are we based on all the submissions on who had the highest melee kills? Because like if me and Chief run it now and I get the top, then I won for that group. But does that mean if like you and Pappy run it and you get 200 more kills than me, you just won?
That's correct.
Okay.
There's a time limited mission available. Check navigation.
All right. Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Yeah, my question is, what if you win your own prize? Because I think you're the one that's giving out the prize, right? So if you
Uh-huh.
win it, then nobody wins
No,
the
no, no.
prize.
No,
No, you have to
generals are not allowed
participate.
to participate. I'm sorry. I
Yes.
didn't say
Oh,
that. Generals and above are not allowed to participate.
Certain
oh,
So
certain
there's
okay.
no way
events
I
that
could win.
certain events that Sam runs, generals and above are exempt.
Correct.
So
They can
Although
meaning
participate, but they
Bloodhound
can't
and
win.
above can't do it.
Right. That is correct.
with that,
Oh,
Sam,
okay.
I think that we
Hmm.
should have some general and above only events, because a lot of the events are going to be for lower ranking members, which are going to leave
Hmm.
some of the generals out. Just saying.
You are correct. Well, the last event, generals were allowed to participate. However, this time around, yeah, I completely agree. I just want to say that first and foremost. But right now, we only have three of us. So until we get a little bit more, we'll keep it to trying to plan things out for you guys.
Yeah.
Now, when the clan grows and we get more generals, then we'll look into general only events. And actually, that brings me to my next topic. So we are getting with one of the next upcoming updates that are coming out. We're getting some more clan decorations, and with that, also we have a lot of aspiring dream catchers to becoming bloodhounds. So once we get more bloodhounds and the new decorations come out, we're gonna actually have a event based around our dojo, where we are gonna allow you guys to be able to decorate our dojo, and the best decor wins. Now, more details about that will come out when the time is right, but just a heads up, exciting times. That one will actually have generals participate and lead the charge on that. So that's going to be exciting. Uh, Next, so in honor of our alliance, because all we've done is clan events so far, we actually do have an alliance with Twisted Wolves. We will be doing a tournament sponsoring, I guess, a tournament of PvP style battles in the near future. And this will include clan members, alliance members, and non-affiliated alliance members. I repeat, it will include, so all you YouTubers out there who are watching us, who are not in our clan or alliance, you will be able to participate in this PvP. There will be a couple of prizes to probably first, second, and third place winners. Prizes are to be determined, but it's going to be very, very exciting. It's going to be an amazing opportunity for everybody to engage, not just our clan, but also the Alliance community and Warframe community as a whole. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Well, not only
Any
that,
questions? Yeah, go ahead.
sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Sam.
No, no, you good. Go
So
ahead.
one of the ideas I had going into that is this is one of the things that I kind of brought up to Sam, because in order to move up in the clan or take a high ranking position back in the day, you had to duel for it, and I told him that with the way the state Warframe's in now, that's not necessarily fair, but I did want to bring that back in some capacity to promote friendly challenges. So I kind of want to do this. We may actually hold a champions only tournament. So let's say we do 12, 12 episodes. Each winner from each episode will be able to participate in the 13th episode as the finale on who's going to be the top champion.
Word. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Hunger Games, but it may be similar. But also there's definitely going to be an aspect of you have to fight one-on-one individuals in order to move up the bracket. So like I said, it's going to be very exciting, very, very exciting. I'm actually excited because I want to participate, but I can't. I can't because I got to run it. But I would love to participate.
Well,
Who knows?
Sam,
Maybe
we
the
might
victor
be able
gets
to
to
work.
fight
We
me.
might be able to work some things out.
Who knows?
maybe if somebody wants to take the challenge a little bit higher, maybe throw in some 150 enemies along with a 2v1 kind of situation.
Oh
Um,
boy.
we could
Oh
spice
boy.
this up, but let's get the first couple episodes out of the way with some commentary as
Indeed.
it's going on, and go from
Indeed.
there.
Indeed. All right. So that's it as far as clan updates and changes. Don't forget, the Mask of the Revenant is insert officially, so we may be getting a new Warframe very soon. Hopefully, along with that, the Valbin Deluxe skin and Neza Deluxe skin comes with it. I really, really hope so because I'm planning on buying both. Right now, this weekend, we got a double credit weekend going. I know some of my clan mates are trying to challenge me to get a lot of credits. I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot of credits as is, but who knows? Maybe I'll
So
take them up on their challenge. But
so
I did just reach my 700-day login, which I'm very excited about. So I'm about to go put this melee weapon to the test.
Sam, something to add to that.
Yep.
The Valbin Deluxe skin is in this update, but the Nezha one is not. They are currently
What?
doing a rework on Nezha. That dev workshop just dropped today. So
I heard about that.
later on we may be doing a video on that. But that requires me to break out the good old
Yeah.
laptop instead of doing this off the PS4. Um, but
I heard
definitely.
about the Neza update coming. I'm
They're doing that
excited.
because of the deluxe. They're hoping the deluxe will drop next week on
Mm-hmm.
PC with the rework, and then I
Mm-hmm.
imagine a month after that we'll probably see it. But yeah, definitely the Volvin Deluxe is in. I will say that the Revenant does come with a shotgun called Phantasma. So if you have any Rivens, watch out because those Rivens will probably be selling for a pretty good penny once that update drops
Oh
next
boy.
week. So just a heads up on that. Now something to add on to the double resource booster that Sam brought up. That is going from 9.7 to 9.10. Boosters do stack, so you can get a 4 times multiplier on credits. And to kind of break that down, that
Dang.
does work for the
That's crazy.
index. So if you are on high index, that's normally 200,000 credits you earn. You would actually earn 800,000 credits plus your initial investment of 50. So each index run this weekend will actually be 850,000 if you have a booster on top of the 2 times multiplier.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. That's a lot of credits. I can't lie. But that's all I got, folks. It's been a pleasure having you with us. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already for chances to win free plat and items. And for full streams, gag reels, and other content, make sure you stay tuned because we got a lot of content coming up. Look out for the Go episode 1 coming out tomorrow. And yeah, live free, play free, and always have fun.
So I do have one quick thing to add to the end of that. We have been working hard on communication, not only among the clan, the alliance, or venturing out. So I would like to actually kind of get an idea who would be interested in a Discord. Make sure you comment below, or shoot me a message on PSN. Just kind of let me know because I don't want to put the time into a Discord just for y'all to communicate for nobody to join. So as a trial run, if you watch the end of this, let us know if you'd like a Discord. Let us know if you have any ideas for upcoming events.
We should
If
have
you haven't,
a sorry to cut you off. We should
Yeah.
have a vote system so that we can determine accurately how many people want the Discord, and I can also look into finding you the basic instructions on how to set one up so that you don't have to go through and spend all that time looking into it yourself. I will try to get that for you.
Yeah, so
There you go.
what's going on, Rexus? For those of you that don't know, I'm actually gonna give a major shout out right now. We've got a lot of new members join us over the last couple months that are really good members. Some of them interested in moving up, some of them not so much. I'd like to say that Rexus joined us 2 weeks ago, and he's done a phenomenal job in the clan so far. He's moving up fairly quick, and he's showing great promise. To the point that once we get our streams up and going, he's probably gonna be one of the moderators on my Twitch. So
What?
I just want to give a shout out to Rexus. Good job, buddy, and look forward to working with you some more in the future.
All right, man.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of
Yeah,
pressure.
I am. I'm looking into the Twitch bots thing too. It requires a computer, which I don't have at the moment, so I don't know like all of the ins and outs yet. But I'm trying to get that figured out
I'll
as
look
well.
into it. There's a couple things really right now. For those of you that are joining in now, I do apologize for the lack of content the last couple weeks to a month on the channel. I got some exciting news. We're getting ready to move into our new house, so getting all
Woo,
that
woo,
set
woo.
up has been quite chaotic. So it's out in the country, so I had to worry about trying to get a septic input, a well, getting the house out here, getting everything moved. Hopefully within another week or two we'll get that done. I do have some free time this weekend, so I'll probably be doing some double drops on videos on some updates coming out. Last but not least, don't forget that Barrow Katir is here, the Void Trader himself. He did bring a new Prime mod called Prime Slip Mag. So it is decent, but it's check it out for yourself. Decide if it's going to be worth the ducats. But I think that's pretty much going to wrap this stream up for now. Um, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell button so you don't miss an upload. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Um, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Is it over?